Yeah. Yeah. So guys, so today we are going to talk about Java. So after Angular, anyone having any idea on Java? You read or you know or you have worked something? Anyone? Guys, what is this Java?
Java is a programming language,
Okay.
object-oriented programming language.
Any other object-oriented programming languages are there in the market apart from Java? Well, see, definitely it's an object-oriented programming language. So there are many others. Okay. So, but it was, it is very old days in the sense, it was initial days, it was the Sun microsystem, but now it is owned by the Oracle, and more than 3 billion servants Java users are there. But this Java programming language, actually it was created when it was 1995, probably, if I'm not wrong, on that particular time. I'm not exactly exactly not remember the date. Yeah. So probably that time it started on that period. So what happened is, and see the usage in the sense, Java is a programming language. We can do many stuff with that. Before going to Java, we should know what to do with that. Okay. So in the first session, if you remember, I discussed about we can do the web applications. Okay. And web application means whatever the application you are doing, any banking application, any even paying a mobile phone through your mobile apps or your account in maybe Vodafone, maybe Jio, or maybe Airtel. Okay, so those kind of web applications you can do. Not only web application, there are many things. Desktop applications are also there. Mobile applications are there. Especially Android apps. So Java is hugely used. What do you say? Then gaming platform. Okay, and there's much more. And apart from that, through Java also you can directly connect the database. Okay, so there is something called JDBC. Through that JDBC we can, this is Java code only, through that we can connect the database and we can talk to the, as you remember, the 3 layers I discussed in the initial day: the web layer, business layer, and the database layer. In the right hand side, the database layer, the data part, the model part, which you can connect through this our program, through Java program. Okay, so this is what about this Java, what came into the picture. And now, so there are many languages in the initial, like when a language come into market, not even everything, not only languages. Like suppose if you are using, see, previously there was no Android phone. Now we have the Android phone. So previously we have that black screen phone, only button, click. And before that also land phone, the ringtone was there. Okay. And but nowadays it's changing because people are feeling different. They are looking for something new and something good. Because nowadays you'll be getting, rarely in houses you'll be having the land phone. Very rare. Even the STD booths, those are gone. Their business totally chopped out. Why? Because something replaced them. They replace them in the sense, when something is getting replaced by someone, so there are some basic need which is getting fulfilled, whoever is coming into market, and they are giving some extra values. Similar for the programming languages also. So before Java, before this object-oriented one, so there are many languages available. Like anyway, C was there. Okay, and I'm not comparing the C with Java. So all is having their own own nuts and bolts. Okay, so Java is based on his part, C is based on his part. Okay, but there are some scenario where we can mostly use Java and prefer to do Java. And there are some part, machine learning and all, where we should go with the system level language like C. But whereas there are the many part where you can use that object. But there are a lot of pains with the object, dealing with the object. So that we are, efficient programmer and the smart coder. So then definitely we can deal with. So as I told you in the first class, in the introduction day, so we can chop out this layer, not only 3, it can be n layers, entire architecture you can have. Entire means web will be there in the left hand side, in the right hand side will be there DAO. In between the business layer, you can chop it out as per the requirement. But as long as it will grow, the architecture, it will split it down and then the complexity will increase. So there will be huge challenges so that you can take an object from web layer and after that getting that object back and again displaying back to the same web. Maybe after doing some business operation, going to database, running some query on the basis of that, getting some other values and getting back into the web. So those challenges are there always to carry the object from one layer to other layers. And even in between these layers, there are introductions. There are interaction involved of the other third parties. Third parties, maybe they are not from Java families. Okay. So they don't know Java. So one Java application is interacting with some .NET applications. Through .NET application, we are getting some value, and with those value, we need to do some query and we need to run some query and we need to give the value back in Java. So those kind of scenarios are also there. So that's the reason actually we go for the object-oriented programming languages. Okay, the Java works on different platforms like Windows, Macs, Linux, Pi. There are a lot of platforms are there. Okay, almost everywhere Java works, and it's now in today's days, you can say it's one of the popular languages also. And most importantly, it's easy to learn. It's very easy to learn if you have little interest. Okay, and on top of that, it was open source till Microsoft, till Sun Microsystem, but still in Oracle, after taking it over, it is not totally free, but for the learner it is free. Until unless you are doing some economic commercial applications, it is free for you. Even if you go to oracle.com, when you're trying to download the JDK, they'll ask whether you are a student or not. If you sign that student agreement, click on that, then they won't ask you any money and all. Okay, but if you are normally, if you're trying to do, that is a paid one. Okay, and so this is all about Java. The Java, and the most importantly nowadays, the Java is having huge community support. Community support in the sense, I don't know how far you people are, connected and connected with this community, and try to make a habit also. If you want to be a good programmer or a good learner, try to get connected with the forums. Okay, so there are many active forums available. Okay, so whenever you are facing something, you can put on that forum. And even not only that, if you are a part of that forum, you'll get the notification who is posting what kind of problem. So it's not only your problem, the other problem also you can have a look. And maybe that problem, what is coming today for others, it may come for you tomorrow. So this is a habit. Let me give you an example why I'm talking to connect with this forum. Personally, me, I was very, it's very, very helpful for me in the initial days. So I didn't get a chance to get someone will talk and teach me Java or something like that. Simply we got in MNCs, and they have given for the namesake, they are given some training. Okay, and after that we have been put in a project, and the project means we now all these deliverables are definitely seniors were there, they are helpful definitely. But for what I've seen is initial learning is from me only. If I'm getting stuck, if I call some of my senior, they'll come and they'll resolve it and go. So only that much, this is fine, but I was not learning. So what I started doing is I started joining various forum. Even your Oracle is one of them. So if you start joining them and if you become registered there, if you give a separate dedicated mail ID, so you'll get notification and you'll come to know a lot different kind of problems are there. Maybe your problem, sometimes you are getting some problem, you post there. It's not instantly you'll get reply, but you'll get reply. So please make that habit of connecting to the people so that where you learn. So let me give you how it is. How is this learning is? Just 2 minutes apart from this our topic. If you take one white paper and if you take a pencil and you start horizontal line, drawing horizontal line, the initial time the horizontal line will be it will be very thick, like all white background will be viewable. But if you continue for 2-3 at least 1 minute or 60 seconds or 70-80 seconds, gradually this behind that white screen will disappear. and your all sketches line will be overridden one by one. So similarly, the learning is like that. See, no one is hero or superstar or superhero or super genuine like that. Okay, you need the basic minimum knowledge to proceed further up to that map. So not only it's all trainer or all learner should have, should reach to that level. Our responsibility to make you till that level, so that, because you don't know swimming, if I put you in some swimming pool, what happened? But you know little swimming, and someone is helping you to swim in a swimming pool. By that way, you'll be learning swimming. So this is the intention. What is my all about? I mean, I'll not go apart from the topic. So this is my intention. So it is nothing to get demoralized for the people, those who are exactly new today. But those who already know, they are welcome. They know little bit, they are also welcome. So, but try to eliminate those gaps, those lines, okay, and try to make a complete line by learning. Okay, come. So now that next Java. Okay, so this is what is introduction and all, and now the installation part and all is there. Okay, let me share my screen. I don't know where here, nothing is there, but still. Is that I shared my screen yet? No, right? Let me know once you see my screen or not. Is that
Yes,
you able to
sir.
see my
Yes,
screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Java is there or not because this laptop. Sorry, Java is not there. Anyways, so we need to install Java, okay? And that we need to download Java and we need to install. So shall I download or install, or you know already this installation part? Guys, are you aware of this installation or what?
no, sir.
No. Okay. Okay, I'll show you that. So before that, let me tell you. Okay. So the first thing is the installation part. Okay. So that installation you have to do from the sun. Okay, because I need to search that one, which is free one for you. Okay, so that's the reason I'm taking some time. No worries. Wait. Installation, if I do know, it will take some time. I just want to complete the other part and want to give you some tasks. Okay. Okay, let me have a quick search whether this Java is there or not. It's JDK. I was telling you, no, Java is not free now. So that's the reason I'm searching all this, because if I install that Java, then it will not good. So definitely I'm having some JDK with me, but I'm not sure where it is. 1 minute. Okay, I'll probably that I can show you next class, because I should have that. See, Node.js is there, your VS is also there, but where is the Java? Anyways, no problem. If it is not there, I'll show you next class. But let me continue that. So the first thing is the installation. You need to installation. I'll discuss with you. Okay. And now, which browser you people are using? Sorry, like the Angular, you are doing the VS Code, right?
Yes, sir.
All correct. Is that all you have installed VS Code?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
But
sir.
in VS Code, I won't prefer to do in the VS Code. Anyways, let's VS Code be there. I would like to go Java in the Eclipse. Anyone is having Eclipse?
Yes,
with you?
sir.
Who told you, sir?
Sir, Ladli.
So Eclipse will install. Okay, anyways, it don't affect your VS Code anymore. Okay, so we'll be installing Eclipse, and through that we'll be doing that coding and all. Okay. So let me give that introduction before that. Just keep this note that Java installation we'll be doing in the next class, and in front of all we'll be doing that Java installation. I'll give you the JDK, the whole JDK which I'm having with my own. Okay, and we'll be installing that, and then we'll learn how to set. There are a few small things there. Okay, that means we need to set the environment variable, and I'll discuss on that, like setting up Java in the Windows, how it is. That's a very small one that I'll be doing, and I will be completing. After that only we can start with that Java coding. Now, apart from that, so this will be the next class. Now coming to that, in Java, there are a few topics, Let me discuss on this since we are not doing that installation part today. Or just hold on a second. Let me see where some other place. 1 minute. I'm getting this Java. Because now it is Java 11 or 12 it came. I don't want that 11 and 12. I want that older version. Anyways, no, it's not nearby. Leave it. Okay. So now, what is this red? Okay. So the next is let me start with, there is some concept in Java. Okay, tomorrow after installing, I'll show you some basic part. Okay, basic part in the sense, how to install a Java, how to installing that Java, and after installation, some basic, the hello world program with the basic Java syntax and all that I'll be discussing. Okay, and since I'm not able to do that, so there is no point of sticking on that. Okay, because even I won't talk about if that is the code is there in front of me, so then only I'll able to do. And meanwhile, let us discuss on some topics which Java anyways we are going to handle. So probably after that. So there is something called OOPS. Are you aware of? OOP. Anyone?
Object-oriented programming language.
1 minute. Actually, I should have a board here. 1 minute. Someone told object-oriented programming language. What is this object-oriented programming language? Who told?
Oops.
No. Who told me? I'm not
Object-oriented
searching.
programming.
Yes, please. Yeah, someone is telling. Tell me. Object-oriented. Tell. What is this OOPS? Java installation is pending for the next class. We'll do that. Meanwhile, I'll do some small coding for the basic Java. But anyway, you need to start with the OOPS. What is OOPS? Guys?
Object-oriented programming
That someone also told. But what is this all about?
for writing methods. About writing methods.
Writing methods.
That performs operation on the data.
See, if you know, tell me please. Okay. See, the object-oriented, OOPS is object-oriented programming language only. Okay. Now, so there are something called classes and objects in Java, as I told you. Okay. We will be dealing with the objects only. And to deal with that, we will be implementing that in the object-oriented programming language. So See, there is something called procedural programming. Okay. It's about writing procedures or methods that perform some operation on data. Whereas that object-oriented programming is creating object. Are you getting what I'm telling? Creating some object, and that object contains both data and methods. So before OOPS, no, it was procedural programming. So where we used to write procedure or methods to perform some operation. It's the operation on data. Definitely the operation, whatever we perform on the data only, basis on data. But now what happened in the object-oriented way, we create object first. And that object contains both data and methods. So this is the basic difference between the old procedural programming with the object-oriented. As I gave you the example, that land phone and now our Android phone or iPhone. There are some fruits which is missing. There are some gap which they have filled up, and some fruits is there which is missing there. So we are using the new one. Any of the old one are also there. Now this object-oriented programming have some basic advantages. Like again, I'm telling, there are due to some advantages only we used to pick up everything, not only the programming language, but any product, anything. Even if you're going to purchase a shoe, even you're going to purchase a t-shirt, even you're going to purchase a jeans, even you're going to purchase a frock or salwar. So you want something new, which is looking good, which is different than others. Different than others means you should not be like a joker, but definitely decent and smart, and it will be new. It will be better. So the betterment of that features is there in the OOPS. How it is? So OOPS is faster and it's very easier to execute. Because if you, I will show you, like if you have something .java file. So if you run that file and if you have that JDK installed inside your system, which you're not able to done it today, we'll do it tomorrow, maybe next class. So see, 1 minute. See, we'll save it as a java.java. Any Java program. First program .java. Now, if you want to execute this program, now we have to compile it. After compilation, it will give .java to .class. Now this .java is only known by us. But this .class is na machine level. It's the 0, 1. But machine understands 0 and 1, right? And what we understand, English, Bengali, Telugu, Tamil, and so other languages. So on that languages, we are writing this and we are compiling this so that our machine can understand. And now it's creating a .class and we're getting the output. So this is very easy because we'll be giving that JDK as a package. And once you install that JDK in any system, not only any system, any laptop, any desktop, any device, if you install that, then you will be able to run the Java program. So that's why it is faster and easier to execute. And it's provide a clear structure for the program. Clear structure of the program means, okay, we'll understand this. We'll understand when we're doing the coding. All thing I cannot explain now, but everything it will be coming when it will be the contextual. Okay. So there are a lot of features are there in the OOPS. Okay. So, and the previous days, as I told you, the procedure programming, whatever was there, no, when we used to write the procedure for or methods that perform some operation, we used to write the big codes. Okay. Whereas when this object-oriented programming came, so when these methods and this, we used to write the Java class, the Java program using the methods, and we used to pass the parameter. And there are a lot of things came. Now I'll discuss in the object-oriented programming features, how we can deal with these methods and passing those parameters smartly, so that code size is also very, very minimal. There are a lot of features by implementing those OOPS concept. So previously the code was very big, but now the code is very less. I'll show you how. Okay. So these are the basic features we have. Now, coming back to Java, if you want to start the object-oriented part in the class, so this Java is, we need to understand what is class and what is object. Okay. Anyone ever what is class? I'm talking about class because these are the nuts and bolts you should know. Anyone?
Sir,
Yes.
classes are collection of objects.
Give one example. No, no need to tell. No need to tell me the theory. Give one example.
Example, a class consists of modifiers, class names.
See, suppose I'm creating a class. Suppose I'm a businessman. Okay, I have fruit fruit business. So I'll create a class called fruits. Okay. Now inside the fruit class, what are the object I can have? Different fruits like apple, banana, mango, like all, right?
Color, sir. Taste.
Yes, color, taste, definitely.
Weight.
Any attributes, any
Shape.
attribute of that. See, the thing is, for example, a car. So car we can have like all the Maruti, Volvo, Tata, Toyota, Audi, anything, right? And even their color, shape, and all these things. Why this is why this is like this? Because as you are telling many things, no. See, the class is the name. Suppose name is so the class name is, suppose for example, suppose I gave the class name is car, correct? And now when we'll be doing in code, no worries. When we'll be creating object for this class, suppose when we'll be creating objects for this class, how will be these objects? So give any name, no? Suppose Tata. Even Tata have the subclass,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Nano. Then what else? Indica. Sorry. And there are many things.
Yes, sir.
Nexon.
Many. Why? Because see, and these example, please remember this example, because when we'll be doing some coding, you'll purely understand how beneficial these ones. Now Tata, then Maruti, then give me some other name, something called what else? Tata is there, Maruti is there, Hyundai is there, or we have Audi. Audi is little costly, no problem. Audi, Volvo, and Toyota, whatever. So see what happened is, see, suppose I have created one class called car. Now why these objects are Tata, Maruti, Audi? Because what I'll be doing inside this class, as we have given the definition of class, right? What we are going to do inside the class? We will be doing some operation, right? On the basis of this, suppose there is a car, right? So
Yeah.
car related operation will be doing. Suppose I want to get the price of my Tata car. So there will be something inside the Tata where I'll be getting the Tata price, right? So all attributes will be there inside the object. So this kind of manipulation will be there. And suppose I want to get a car by cash, or I want to get a car by EMI, whether I'll get Tata is available or Maruti is available or Audi is available. So these kind of operation I'll be doing this inside the code. I'll be doing inside that first program.java. Suppose for example I'll be doing, how I'll be doing that I will be knowing when we'll be doing the coding. Are you getting my point? So class is nothing but the overall structure, the skeleton, and inside that object we are creating through that. So the template, you heard of template, right? So class is nothing but the template for the objects. An object is nothing but the instance of that class. It's very simple as it is. I can tell you the first, initially I would have tell this sentence, but it would have been difficult to digest. But now hopefully it is not. Is there anyone is not getting this point what I'm talking? Anyone? See, deep silence is very dangerous. Either people are understanding fully or they're getting nothing. Yes. So guys, are you getting what I'm talking to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand.
Pritam, you there?
Sir, I'm not
So-
getting.
You are not getting why? No, what is that?
Don't
Whatever.
understand.
Yeah, please come again.
Don't understand.
No, what you are not understanding, like what I am talking, you are not understanding, or what you are not understanding. We started with Java and we are talking about oops. Then we started about very slowly. You are starting, right? We talk about class. We talk about object. So which one you are not understanding?
It's a class.
See, understanding in the sense whatever I am telling, are you getting those points? Now on that you only have to read, and I'll give you the reference where and how you have to read, and I'll force you to do some programming also, so that you'll fully understand. And one day definitely with certain minute you will not understand. But whatever I am telling, are you understanding till that point at least?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what is required, because after this class also, or after this understanding also, you cannot become the genius of about this class, object, and Java, right? So you have to spend some handsome dedicated time on that, so that you can get idea of that. And my intention is to show you the path. So are you able to follow me the path?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Shivani Gupta, you there?
Yes, sir.
Songita Bosak,
Yes, sir.
Sudipa Saha, are you there? Yes, Sudipa. Still, I'm not able to hear you. Are you listening to us? No, your voice is not coming. No, Sudeepa, you are not able to hear. Is there anyone able to hear Sudeepa?
No, sir.
No, I'm not. See, this is mandatory. Okay, this is mandatory. The voice interaction is it's mandatory. It's very basics. So please make sure that your mic is working, or whenever you're talking, it is working. So we are not able to hear you. Anjali Kumari.
Yes, sir.
Vinita.
Yes, sir.
Nikita.
Yes, sir.
Megha.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm asking because I need to know whether you people are alive or not. Alive in the sense in meeting. Sudeepa, please make sure you correct your headphones or microphone, whatever it is, because we need the sound. Because sometimes some discussion is required. Okay, please. Okay, so we were there. So we talked about class and object. So with this class and object only, we are going to do everything. Now the Java, as I told you, the Java class in the Java, as you know, is an object-oriented programming language. So what is object-oriented that we talked so far? Now it's not only the object and classes. We have to understand something called attributes and methods. Okay. So if you have that attributes or methods, so then only we can put some real picture and real, real flavor so that people can understand it. Anyway, see, everything is Java is associated with, as I told you, the class and object, but along with its attributes and method, through something it, see, suppose for example, if I have to tell, for example, if I have to describe anyone, suppose if I have to describe Pritam, how Pritam looks like, so what parameter I should take? If I have to describe someone that how he or she looks like, what are the parameter I should take? I should describe, whether their dresses, whether their, their hairstyle and their style and all. Depending on that only, I can make some comments, right? Similarly, in Java, it's associated with class and object only, but along with its attributes and methods only, we'll able to describe them. For example, in a real life, like as I give you the car objects, okay, so car has its attributes such as weight, color, as someone told, and the method like such as, whether you drive and whether to brake, or method like whether it's get the values and keys and all these things, okay, so that you can get. So like this way, so let me open some Notepad++ so that you can understand. We'll do this coding, no worries. One minute. See here in this Notepad++, no, hope you people are aware of, using this Notepad++. See, if you, whenever, like, suppose I'm trying to do some Java, you're not going to do Java coding over here. So you go language, a lot of things you'll get here, okay? Whatever the coding you are doing, that syntax and all, everything will get here, okay? So because you'll get those colors and all, right? Now this is the set. So now let us create a class. So far we are talking about to create a class, right? But here, but anyways, I'll just show you. But only creating here, it doesn't make any sense. We need to create and execute. That's it. Hey, wait, my system got stuck. No, but it's working, right? Is that you see my My cursor is moving.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why I am not able to see that? I am moving the cursor, but in my end it is not. 1 minute. Okay. Fine. So whatever that class is, so can someone tell me how should I create an object? Or not only object, let's create a class, no? Create a class first. I will create a class. There is something called access modifier, okay, in Java. Those you people have to read. Please note it down. Access modifier, private, public, protected, and those you have to read. You read from anywhere. But generally, we used to have public. Why is public? Public class. So suppose we'll give that what name we are discussing here, some car, right? See, suppose this is car. Now what we'll do? We'll declare some variable. And for declaring this variable, we need to know what is integer and what is float and what is this. See, all these basic things we need to know. And that, see, Pritham, don't get confused that you are not understanding. Okay. One day you will not understand. See what is happening. And gradually I'll show you the path, and so that you'll get mature of this. Or suppose you can wait. So this is my one of the class. What I have created as an integer I have declared as an 8. Now suppose, for example, I am creating an object. Could anyone tell you how to create an object inside a class? Anyone having any idea? Hey, you people are... Hello? Someone is typing something. My internet connection is still okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Is that Pritham? Yeah, tell me, Pritham. Yes, Pritham, tell me.
It's a static void.
Static behind.
It's a static void main.
Static void main. It's class, huh?
String argument.
Then, see, we created class, right? Now we are telling that we will be creating one object.
Yes, sir.
So what is my object name? Shall I give? Car. An object name I am giving Tata.
Equals to new card.
New
Card. Capital হবে C.
Sorry, it will be capital only. You know, this car Tata object is equal to new car. It means many things, many things. It's a simple line. It is creating an object of a car by name Tata object. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's just creating. Now in this data object, like with this data object, you can do anything. Like see,
Yes,
first
sir.
we have created one class called car. Okay. And inside that car, we have just given int equal to 8 or whatever. You can give anything. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Now we have created one methods, public static void main, and there I'm creating one object. So these I'm just creating object. This I'm creating object. This I'm created class. Fine. Object creation. Okay. Yes. So now what is the intention behind creating the object is, anyone, what is the intention means what I am trying to do actually? Anyone? Hey, are you people? Yes. If I give the system.out.println, okay, and if I call this will be doing no worries. We'll be installing Eclipse and we'll be installing Java and we'll be executing all this. What was the name? Tata
OBJ.
Tata OBJ, right? Dot. See, already, what happened is already in the car class we have defined x is equal to 8.
Yes, sir.
Right? Now we have created one object of car. Now if I give this Tata OBJ dot
X.
what will come? What is the value will come?
8.
8.
How?
Sorry.
Why?
8 is the value. Because we have inserted the value of x.
Insert the value of x, and then what is the use of this Tata x dot x? Like see what is my purpose then? I created a class called car. On that car class, I have just declared one variables, and then I have created one car Tata object, and inside that Tata I created one object of car that is called Tata OBJ. Okay, so this one line is telling many things. This one line, car Tata OBJ equal to new car. Okay. So now once this Tata OBJ is the instance of car now. Car object, one new Tata OBJ is an object, instance of car. Okay. Where car is a class where I have given x is equal to 8. Now if I give system.out.println, if I give system.out.println and if I give the Tata OBJ.x, now are you getting any relation here? Are you smelling something like the intention behind? Similarly, like I can create many more things, right? Is Tata OBJ equal to new car. So similarly, I can create here. Similarly, I can create here. Similarly, I can create. Are you getting what I'm doing? Any XYZ. So what is all about? What is all about? So see, this is one object of car. Even this is also one object of car. This is also one object of car. This is also one object of car, right?
Yes.
So we are creating the instances of particular car. Now, when we'll be dealing with that car operation, we'll be using this. We'll be using this object similarly, because inside the car itself, I'm see, suppose for this price, if I declare here, suppose the car price is, for example, I'm declaring 2 lakhs. But if for its Tata there are some discount, Audi there is no discount, for Maruti there are some extra discount, for XYZ there is nothing. So those calculation will be different for the different car. But by default value, if this is the price, so 8 I'll get. On the basis of 8, I can give any calculation, anything in the here. See, these are the coding I should do, and then only you'll understand. But please try to understand what I am trying to giving you, that idea in the sense, the reason behind creating a class and creating an object, so that how we can relate this in the real world and you can do the coding. Coding will do, definitely will do coding. But this is, see, only talking about theory, it will not help you at all. At this level where you are, you need to get, you want to be a programmer, right? You just want to claim that you know the programming and you want to be among them, the good programmer. So you have, your teaching should be like this way. So please cooperate and try to understand what I'm telling. So this is car. So this is how we can do, and we'll do the extended, the programming part also, and I'll make you to do this extended programming part. It's not only that, and you can, if you want to print, you can attach this X value with Maruti also, Audi also, XYZ also, and there also you can do some calculation, some extra addition, deletion also you can do. So this is how from a main class car with their various object, the various variant, we can play with and we can discuss. So this is how the object-oriented programming came into picture. So this is my main class, public voice, and this is the car class, which the car class I have added separately. Now to do this, you'll be knowing when you'll be doing some web project, there will be creating package and all. Probably you know already, you are doing Angular, right? How to create package and how the folders are there and what are the files are there. So where this main class will be there, where these classes will be there, that on where this .java file will be there, where classes file will be there. After compiling all these things, you'll be knowing that. Guys, are you getting something what I'm talking? Hey,
Yes,
Suraj,
sir.
one more guy used to come apart from Suraj. What is his name? Hey, Megha. One more person was from team 2. What is his name? I forgot. He came in that morning also. That the morning connected, right? He came. Very few people are there. What is his name?
Udayan.
Udayan. Why is missing today?
Don't know, sir. You haven't messaged anything. Why is not attending the class?
Stutad, huh? Okay, fine, but yes, there. So this is what is about, and the next is, see, please note it down. You need to read some part, as I told you. Please note it down. All please note it down. You just have to go through, okay? As I told about oops, the class and object, so that I can start with the programming part. Okay. Then class and attributes. See, class and attribute is nothing but this is the class. Okay, this is the class what I've done, and the attribute is nothing but this int x is equal to 8. So this is nothing but the attribute. That's it. Who is joining now? So you please go through all this part. Okay, the basic part you go through. Or you people only suggest, is that you want me to tell you all this theory one by one? You want to listen? Or you will go through the theory part, I'll start with the coding. Tell me. I'm asking you. Guys,
Yes, sir.
what I'm asking that is that you people want me to tell all this theory one by one, or you will go through the theory?
No, sir. We will go to the theory. You can do with the
Correct.
coding so that we can get the understanding of the coding.
Correct, correct. Because until and unless we start the coding, we start the project, we do some web project, we do some Java project, through that we do connect some database and we'll do some project and all. Otherwise, there is no use. So this kind of theory will get everywhere. But definitely, I'll give you that part also. And even after the theory also, I'll give you those questions also where in the interview people used to ask, well, what you will not get outside. Okay, those are the real time questions. What even I used to ask in the interview for the Java people.
Yes, sir.
So on that perspective, you people have to, you take anything, as I told you, no, don't mix it up. Don't mix it up, but take any standard one and complete. For me, see, I started learning from w3school.com.
Okay, sir.
That is the very easiest way they have told you. Okay,
Yes, sir. I have also started from that only.
Please. So as I told you, if you sit for hardly 2 hours, no, if it's not possible to sit continuously for 2 hours, so at least take 1 or 2 days, 1 hour, you can complete the Java, at least whatever is there. You can practice, some practice session is also there. Okay. Apart from
can
the
you tell us the topics for today of the theory?
No, topic for today in the sense, okay, let me open it. Wait. You can see my screen,
Oops,
right?
Class, object, attributes,
Wait,
methods, and all.
No, theory means all.
HTML?
No.
Java.
Java.
You see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
In the left hand side, see. Home,
Yeah,
introduction, get started, syntax, output, count variable, data types, typecasting. And see, while reading, please note sincerely. While reading, if you have any doubts, anyone, please make a note of that and ask me.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That definitely I'm going to dissolve. At least this Java, see, this method classes I was talking about. Method
Then
class.
this we can try ourselves also.
Correct. So at least you try to complete this much file handling before file handling.
Till lambda.
Nothing is there. Okay, nothing is there.
Okay,
so
sir.
These things, say this hash map, hash table and all this will take little time. Just go through once. Okay. At least you should complete this much. I'll tell you. Wait.
Okay, sir.
Polymorphism. I'll talk about this OOPS content, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, interface, and all. This thing I'll talk because these are very important for your Java
encapsulation, modifiers.
Yeah, it's very important for your Java interview. Okay, these you need to understand in real time with coding. I'll show you all object, but at least you go through this. Okay. Before this array list hash map, at least you go through.
Okay, sir.
Till this, I expect you to go through this one till lambda.
Okay, sir. Till lambda.
File handling, okay, we'll do it later, no problem. But till this Java lambda.
Okay, sir.
Now we can cover up till there.
Yeah, so these are very, very small. You click anyone, see, if you click anyone, no, see, encapsulation, right? See, this is not much big. See, they're giving very nice example. They're giving that they're telling also run the example. And even you can run the example, you change it, you can run it.
Yes, sir.
You can run the code here.
Yes, sir.
See here.
Two errors are there.
Errors they are having. See, they are telling they have some error. They are telling what for these errors are, and they are correcting this and they are running the code again. Okay.
Yes.
Try
sir,
yourself
yes,
is there now. Do it
yes,
here.
Sir.
Okay. This is the code. So everything they have given here. Okay. But see, if you want me to discuss these only, so the time will go, I'll be talking these things again and again, maybe some different way or giving some example. But if you can pick it up, this part, so that real time flavor and values can be added to your career. That's what I'm talking about.
So we can pick it up this part, you pick it up the coding part so that we can understand both.
Correct, correct, correct. Because without this, doing coding is, there's no meaning.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, there's no meaning. Yes. What about others? Ladies and gentlemen, why are you too silent?
Yes, sir. We are not silent.
No, you are talking. Ladli is also talking. What about others? Also, yeah, Akash Kole.
Fine, sir.
No, anything? Want to say anything? Tell me. See, because we have to.
Mega.
You have
No,
to-
sir.
You have to be in sync here. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you to grow up. Means to make you grow up. Nikita,
Yes, sir.
is this okay? You will able to learn
Yes, sir.
this theory and all.
Yes, sir.
Pritam,
Yes, sir.
Pritam,
Yes, sir.
loudly, tell loudly. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
You learn. No problem. I'll make you learn.
I'll read it.
I won't leave. So now go to this theory, at least some theory.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Anyone want to tell me something? Huh?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So fine, then when will be meeting? Tell me. So when will be your next class, so that when I'll be installing Java and we'll start coding, and after, so that you can complete this. Tell me when. Today is 24. Guys. Mega,
Yes, sir.
when we are meeting next?
Sir, Friday, yeah, or Thursday.
7th Friday.
Friday. What about others?
Yes, sir. Friday is
Friday.
okay.
Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Friday. 2 days is enough. More than enough. Even if you dream also, you can complete. So Friday we are going to meet. Sudeepa, you make sure the next time, no? Please make sure you ping me something, some voices. The internet connection unstable. Okay. Fine, but internet connection is unstable, but you have to stable here. You have to make it stable. Not because when you be doing the coding, I want you all do the same what I am doing here. Okay. So only with using mobile, it will not help. Fine. So please make sure that part. See, like school kids, I don't want to make attendance for you. See, this is for hell your career only, or what for me if you didn't listen or if you didn't care. But what I try to make sure is wherever I do any classes or any of my project or any of my, I make sure that people are learning. So that is a problem with me. Probably you may face later on also, but I'm helpless. I won't leave you all since it's my class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, chalo, next meet Friday. Friday 7 o'clock.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
And make sure that Friday you all are joining on your laptop or desktop, not in mobile.
Yes.
I need to because we are going to install Java and we are going to start coding. So please make sure that you people are available with your system. Okay. Even though today you are in mobile, I never mind. But the next class, when we are starting the coding after reading this, okay?
Okay,
The next
sir.
class, don't worry. In the first time only, I'll ask little question. So where are you and how far you learn the swimming? That I'll check, and after that I'll start. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys. Okay, chalo, guys. Thanks. Chalo, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. I'm closing then.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. 1 minute. Who is that? Anuj? Anuj?
Yes, sir.
Hey, is that a first class for you?
Yes, sir. Can you send me a link for our time of dispatch?
Pardon?
Sir, can you tell me timing of the batch?
That's what, see, bad. Generally it is 1 day after, okay, but the next you have it's decide on the day itself when the next class will be. So we'll be meeting next on Friday 7 p.m.
Sir, can you add me on a group?
Oh, you are already added in this group, right? Okay, you are not added in the group
Yeah, sir.
so far.
Yeah, sir. That's why I am
1
asking.
minute, 1 minute. You share me your name and you share me your name or your
Oh,
mobile number and all. Just text me.
okay, okay.
So
Sir,
this,
but I have no, but
Mhm.
I have your number. No, your number.
No, my number is not required. You just text me here, no? I'm
Okay,
texting.
one sec. One sec.
You text me here.
Okay.
So this is the first class for you.
Yeah, sir. One.
When you joined?
Just now I have joined.
Okay. So are you studying or what?
I have completed BTech in
Okay.
computer science. I have also knowledge about Java full stack development.
Good,
Apart
good.
from that, I have knowledge of software testing.
Okay. So this is the basic Java intro is going on. The next class also we'll be talking about Java and we'll be sharing more and more. Okay. Regarding
Yeah,
core
sir.
Java only.
Yeah.
So which year you passed out?
So actually I passed out in 2019, but due to
Fine, no problem.
lockdown,
No problem, no problem. Fine.
no, sir. Due to lockdown, I have missed mark sheet. I got in 2022.
2022, you passed out.
Yeah, just miss some error in my mark sheet, so I'm not able to recorrect that thing and during
Anyway,
lockdown. So
now have you completed your BTech or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
So you
yeah,
BTech
sir.
in what? BTech in computer science?
Computer science engineering.
So from where?
Sir, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University.
Where it is?
Sir, in Delhi.
Delhi. Okay, fine. So you are from Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine, no worries. You learn here, you'll get confirmation. Fine, I'll tell them to
Sir,
add you.
apart from that, may I know means how much syllabus is over?
No, I've shared the yesterday. Okay, so maybe next class I'll be sharing. Let me add you in the group, and the group I used to share everything. Okay, so there you'll get everything.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Fine.
okay.
Fine.
Thank you.
Who talked to you before joining
Sir,
here?
I talked to with Sunit,
Sunit
sir.
da? Okay, fine. ठीक है, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Okay, chalo, thanks.
Okay. Okay.